greatest WWE rivalries in history. In this series, we will be taking a look at the most memorable and iconic WWE rivalries. This series will feature rivalries chosen by me, Shockwave, but it will also feature suggestions from viewers. So feel free in the comment section below at any time to leave a suggestion for any rivalry that you wish to see in the future. But as far as Season 1 is concerned, we will be taking a look at the greatest WWE rivalries, in my opinion, in history. What makes a rivalry so memorable? Is it the match, or is it the build-up to the match, or is it the story? I say it's all three. And that is why I've chosen the matches and the rivalries that I have chosen to feature in this series. I also want to mention that in this series will be highlights of matches that have taken place that have historical context and have important historical meaning to each rivalry. And now, for our first rivalry, we will be taking a look at the rivalry between The Undertaker and Stone Cold Steve Austin from SummerSlam, between Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Undertaker from SummerSlam 1998. It was July 6, 1998, and The Undertaker had just become the #1 contender to Stone Cold Steve Austin's WWF title. But that didn't stop anyone from being convinced, especially Mr. McMahon, that something hadn't seemed right between The Undertaker and Kane. After all, The Undertaker was dressed as Kane when he became the #1 contender, and in this handicap match he seemingly left Austin high and dry, only to return later with a chair shot to his brother Kane, and Austin would take the chair from The Undertaker, deliver one to Mankind, and deliver one to The Undertaker, because of the motto DTA, Austin did not trust anyone that night. So by the time Fully Loaded arrived, a match was made for the Tag Team Championships to be defended between Undertaker, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and Kane and Mankind.
By the Phenom. Both men down. Undertaker setting up. Walks the top row. Has no other. Boom! That takes Mankind. Mr. McMahon's corporate example. He's an asset to the company. Look at that coat. I mean, a shirt and tie right there. Uh-oh. Watch it. Phenom. Hard right hands. Is he going to take his brother up? Yes! Choke slam. Double arm DDT. Here, I agree. And also, Austin. Mr. McMahon furious, and that will stop all. Look out! Here comes The Undertaker. Receive. Whoa! And Austin fights for all he's got. That's there. The stunner. There we go. Stunner. Austin reaching out for the tag, but The Undertaker's not reaching out. The Undertaker's not reaching for the tag. There it is. Was a tag made? Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Undertaker in. My God, look at him go. He's possessed. Hammered his brother. His own brother. Oh, my God. There ain't no conspiracy. There ain't no conspiracy. Oh, gotcha. Slam. Look out. He goes. Down he went. Oh, no. Look out. This brother! The Undertaker, Tombstone King! Austin nails Mankind! No! Yes! Yes! Austin and Undertaker on the tag team together! The Undertaker's got both belts! The Undertaker is leaving! Why is The Undertaker carrying both WWF tag team belts? Maybe we're gonna find out that answer momentarily.
To me, I demand an apology.
Whoa, you what?
A request.
Apology?
Oh. He's right,
And if anyone
Not fully convinced
deserves an apology
by The Undertaker's actions, Mr. McMahon continued on his assertion that Kane and The Undertaker were still in cahoots.
Hell, son, I got one for you right here.
In a show of seemingly acceptance, Stone Cold handed The Undertaker a beer. However, they were attacked by Mankind and Kane. Mankind, desperate to know the truth and to know exactly what was happening between him and his tag team partner, he called on Mr. McMahon. Would Mr. McMahon help Mankind, or would he hurt Mankind? Would be the question that Mr. McMahon posed to Mankind, revealing that it is indeed the fact, and it is indeed the case, that Kane and The Undertaker are in cahoots with each other. However, Mr. McMahon did not expect for Kane to come out and perhaps prove Mr. McMahon wrong, as he thought when he would take off Kane's mask, reveal The Undertaker, it was indeed The Undertaker who came from out of nowhere, adding even more confusion for Mankind. When The Undertaker and Stone Cold defended their tag team titles in a four corners match, it was Kane who chokeslammed The Undertaker, but The Undertaker did not stay down for too much longer, adding to the conspiracy that Kane and The Undertaker were in cahoots. Following week, it was Stone Cold Steve Austin who claimed that he would take The Undertaker on the early Highway to Hell preview by taking The Undertaker and shoving him in the already driven out hearse prior in the evening. However, would the Phenom actually come to the ring and confront Stone Cold Steve Austin just before SummerSlam?
Had a mind game with Austin already. Well, there you see the Phenom, and here we go. Oh yeah! Here comes the WWF champion. This is not a match. It's a confrontation. It's man on man. Both hurt. Undertaker with his back to Austin. Turn around and face him. Wow, what the hell? Wait a minute. Look at this. It's Kane. That's Kane. That's Kane. It's not The Undertaker. Or maybe it is. I don't think it is. Look at the tattoos. It's The Undertaker. He's got Kane's mask on. But why? That's Kane. What? Kane assaulting the rattlesnake. Where's The Undertaker? Oh, look at this. What a war. Stone Cold Steve Austin is in a fight for his life here against this demon in a red mask. Austin's got it reached down. Here he goes. Look at the rattlesnake. That rattlesnake will strike you. Reversal here. Oh, yeah. Austin, right hands. Right hands. The rattlesnake taking over on Kane. But where's The Undertaker?
The next week it would be made official, as Kane and The Undertaker would officially make their way to the ring side by side, proving that they were indeed on the same page.
Well, finally, Undertaker and Kane have come out of the casket. Vince McMahon, friend or foe?
An ecstatic Mr. McMahon had proposed a question to The Undertaker now that he had Kane by his side. Would it be Vince McMahon his friend, or Vince McMahon his foe, heading into SummerSlam?
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I'm gonna tell you something. When I get your ass at SummerSlam, I'm gonna burn your ass. And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
Well, I don't know, this chant, what is going on now, right? It's symbolic of the Druids. Now, we saw The Undertaker earlier
Pushing the casket,
pushing
right?
the casket, and maybe that casket is either some sort of symbolism going on here. So the Druids have done their have delivered. Well, here we go. Maybe we're going to find out now. Let's get down here. Business is going to pick up right here, folks.
He is not going to let The Undertaker and Stone Cold get it on here tonight. Forget about Austin, more important, Vince McMahon, friend or foe?
There it is. Look at.
Happy birthday!
Oh my goodness! And Stone Cold came out of the casket!
We will take a look at SummerSlam 1990 next.
It's got to be. The Undertaker has defeated Hulk Hogan. He has defeated Psycho Sid for the WWF title. Here in the WWF, there is no intimidation. There is no fear. Austin starting off very aggressively here. I don't think Austin wants to get into a slugfest with a man that outweighs him about 7. This is just what you expect out of these two guys. They're going to come in here throwing bombs. And it will be interesting to see the strategy as it begins to unfold in this matchup. With it, same goes for Austin. Oh, Austin got a handful of tights. Austin said he'll get it any way he can here. He doesn't. A message to the Undertaker. Austin right back on that knee. And Red Machine, the Demon, Kane, the Demon Seed. Austin sees it. Everybody sees an Undertaker inviting Austin in. Undertaker. Oh my. Toe slam. Oh, man. What? Look out. Austin. Oh, man. Don't do it. No. On the Undertaker. Both men are down. Moving parts. Distant fire. Distant fire for the rattlesnake. Oh, what a shot. After the Undertaker smashed him right into the floor, through that table, I can't. Great thing. Russian leg sweep by the Undertaker. A first for the Phenom. Tasted it. Elation. Stunner. They got the stunner. 1, 2. Yes. The Undertaker just got beat with a stunner. The Undertaker said it would be one-on-one. Single solo.
Join us next month, ladies and gentlemen, as we will be taking a look at another classic WWE rivalry